Welcome back to Premo Donnas. I guess this counts as episode 1 technically.
Technically one.
Technically 1. So welcome back.
Welcome
Welcome back. Do we need a name for people who listen to us? Should we have how I listen to Sounds Like a Cult and they call them culties. But obviously that's taken.
The seniors? Is that weird? That's maybe not.
Yeah, that sounds derogatory when you say it.
Well, I apologize.
Okay, well, if you guys think of a good name that we can call, email us at
PremoDonnaPodcast@gmail.com.
Thank you. I didn't know the name of our own email.
Premo Donnas Podcast@gmail.com. It'll be on the screen for you.
Perfect.
Friendly reminder just for anybody who's listening on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or anywhere else you can listen to podcasts because we are distributed now.
Oh, yes. I guess it's very important to say that we actually are a podcast now.
We're
it's
for real.
Not just video. It's for real,
It's for real. So just a friendly reminder to everybody who might just be listening on a platform of your choice. We do video episodes on YouTube, so be sure to check that out as well, where this will be live. The YouTube channel is going to be called Premo Donnas Podcast, similar to our email. So yeah, you can check it out there.
Amazing. How are you doing, Mishka?
I'm present.
I'm present, yeah.
I'm here. It's been a little bit crazy since the last time we filmed. I had a wedding. My brother got married.
You did have a wedding.
So that was really fun. I was the MC because, naturally.
It just makes the most sense.
It does make the most sense. So, yeah, no, but it was really fun. It went off, really successfully, which was nice. Got to visit, my extended family, which was fun. No, it's been a good time. What about you? What have you been up to?
I'm not going to lie to you. I am not feeling fly like a G6. I am not feeling the most Virgolicious. I started my period yesterday, and I pulled my shoulder.
Oh, the old is coming. It's creeping up.
Shut up. No, it's from work. I'm going to say it's from work because I don't want to admit that I probably just moved my arm wrong, and now it hurts.
Right.
I'm young and hot, so...
Are we still living in that delusion? I mean,
it's not a delusion.
You are young and hot, but
Thank you.
I'm certainly not. So,
well, beauty's in the eye of the beholder, and I think you're hot. So,
thank you. I appreciate that.
You're welcome. So yeah, I'm a little bit of a struggle situation, but you know what? We're gonna power through. The horrors persist, but so do I.
Right.
Yeah.
Clever. Look at you.
Thank you.
I have a few little things that I want to tell you about.
Uh-oh.
Some fun little hot topics, if you will.
Hot topics.
I know. So there's been a couple new releases musically that you may know, you may not know, but I thought I'd gather them from this past week. So September 12th, artist Charlotte Sands, who I know you're familiar with, released a cover of AFI's Miss Murder. And it's really fucking good.
Is it? Okay.
It's good, yeah.
Does she do the big scream?
She does, yeah. Yeah, it's everything.
Okay.
I found that, and I was immediately like, yes. I was really about it. It's fun. The one thing I want to give a small critique. And this is just like we're at that stage of Drag Race where we're nitpicking. Okay?
Yeah.
That's the kind of critique this is. So there were a lot of prop knives in the music video, and they were not made out of metal. They were
you could tell?
You could tell they had a texture
it's
to them.
It's like a cosplay knife?
It's a cosplay knife. And it was it just took me out of it just that little bit where it was oh, but if you just risked it a little bit, come on. Right?
Or just a better paint job.
It wasn't even the paint job. I think it was a material of some kind over it, a plastic or something.
Like a foam.
Yeah. But if all else fails, everyone, if you're making blades of some kind, just 3D print them. For fuck's sakes, using a metallic resin or whatever they use, right? Because just the arts and crafts knives just didn't work for me.
But sonically it was fine. The music, the song was fine. It's just the music video you had.
It's great. Well,
with.
Here's the fun part though.
Okay.
It's actually the new theme song for the American Psycho comic book series, which
Ooh. Okay.
I know, right? I'm kind of confused.
Like Sorry, not Norman Bates. American Psycho is the Christian Bale movie. Patrick Bateman. That's his name. Is that the one?
I have no idea.
Oh. Have you seen American Psycho?
No, I don't think so. I know.
Oh my god.
I know I'm uncultured. I'm sorry.
It's fine.
But apparently this is like a new series. I don't know if I would assume it's going to be animated, but it's for the soundtrack.
Hell yeah.
So I thought that was kind of cool. The next day, yes, the very next day, the All American Rejects, who you recently interviewed,
I did do that.
released their first studio recorded song in 7 years.
It's been a while, boys.
It has been a while. They did a cover of Harvey Danger, Flagpole Sitta, which was, I guess, the theme song for a show in the past of some kind. I don't remember. Harvey Danger, I'm not sure. But anyways, first song in 7 years, and they spoke about it, and they said that, like, it was kind of like an exciting experiment to really see if they were able to kind of withstand each other in the studio after all these years.
Yeah.
And they said that it obviously went off well, so perhaps they'll be recording new music sometime in the future, some original stuff.
Yeah, maybe.
Because that could be really cool after 7 years, like, holy fuck. So, on the same day, September 13th, a Finnish new metal band called Blind Channel, which I had never heard of before. So, here's your little statement to go check them out. They released a studio cover of the Backstreet Boys song Everybody, Backstreet's Back. And they retitled it Everybody, Blood Bros Back. I feel like that's maybe just to not be saying the Backstreet's Back name, right? But anyways, I looked into it a little bit because I listened to it and I was like, oh my gosh, this is fierce. This is iconic. Serve.
Work.
But they have been criticized by the new metal and hardcore scene as basically being a boy band. And so this...
Well, they covered a boy band song.
Well, this is them kind of like addressing that.
Oh, so they're kind of like,
it's kind of like a fuck you. And they scream through it. It's like kind of intense. I'll show you after.
We love.
But if you haven't checked them out, like, I highly recommend it. Mostly because it gave me the millennial nostalgia wave that I needed in that moment. I was just like, ah.
Well, honestly, and if there's one thing about me, I love a good cover. I love covers.
I actually really enjoy a cover too. And I don't even care if it's like by an artist I know or like some nobody. Well, if it's done well, I'm like, yes, work.
It has to be a pop sounding song initially turned into a heavier version. That marriage to me is just everything.
And see, I think Charlotte Sands, that's how I know her.
So this is your intro to Charlotte?
No. I had heard her music before, but it was because I'd seen her on YouTube doing like covers of pop music, but in like a heavier, like more screamo kind of emo genre.
Right.
And I like kind of fell in love with it. I don't know what it is. Like, as a true pop diva, I feel like maybe it's just my appreciation for pop music, but like a pop song that's like a good pop song can translate into any genre. And work. In my opinion.
Genre fluid, one might say.
Genre fluid. Oh my gosh, look at us. Starting off with new labels right
I thought you were going
to
hit me with like the Dave Grohl nonsense that has been everywhere.
Huh?
You don't know?
No, educate me.
We are... This is what's great about this is because our algorithms and our feeds are so different.
So different. But wait, I need to finish the hot topic.
Sorry.
Interrupting me. So anyways, to wrap everything back up, the All American Rejects are going to be playing a series of live dates, including the When We Were Young Fest in Las Vegas
I'm going
from
to that,
October 19th to 20th. Wait, what?
Yeah, I'm going to that. Yeah, hotels, flights, booked, baby.
Shit. I'm like really out of the loop, I guess. First of all, I kind of want to go back to what you were talking about before. But
Which part? I've already forgot.
That guy that I didn't know?
Dave Grohl?
Yeah. What's this about? Who is this?
You absolutely know who Dave Grohl is.
I do.
First off, he's the drummer for Nirvana.
That does nothing for me.
But also the main guy in Foo Fighters.
Oh, okay.
The lead singer of Foo Fighters.
Okay, see, I'm a very visual person. Okay. And so if I don't have a photo reference...
It's very funny because you're blonde.
You, ma'am. The audacity.
I'm allowed. We're best friends.
And I am fucking one, so
It's true. It's just
fine.
the true.
It's
But yeah,
true.
so the big T was that he had not only cheated on his wife, but had a baby out of wedlock.
Oh, I did hear about this. Okay, I just didn't
Yes,
connect the dots.
yes.
Okay, but like, and wasn't he known for being kind of like not Puritan, but like solid and like a
Well,
good
yeah,
father and
everybody kind
shit?
of put him on this pedestal of being like the nice guy, a rock.
Right.
And now we see how the great have fallen. But it just goes to show, like, when I first heard about it, I've been just so jaded by, like, pop punk music and all of the atrocities that happen in the emo and pop punk world. Because I'm like, oh, it's two consenting adults doing this? Yeah, great.
Like, yeah,
Not to
adultery.
say that cheating should be.
Cheating's not cool.
No,
Adultery's not cool. Like,
no.
but at the same time, he had a consensual additional relationship, which is like shitty for his wife. Like, that's not fair.
It's a shitty situation.
But at the same time, like, this person got pregnant, which is like, biology. If you fuck someone, you're probably, it's the likelihood of the
likelihood
pregnancy
of
is a thing.
Uh-huh.
So I don't know. Is there conspiracy theories like because he was put on that pedestal? Or are people saying like maybe it was just like a condom break situation? Or like is this kind of like
I'm gonna be super honest. I didn't dive that deep into it. I don't have any fucks to give about those kinds of things.
and it's not really our business, I suppose.
Well, there's been conspiracy that he was like blackmailed because it kind of just popped up randomly in a post. He posted it.
Okay.
Like he made a public thing. That's why it was everybody's business. It wasn't just someone coming out being like, the girl did this. It was himself on his account. But then there were rumors that he was like being blackmailed, and then there were rumors that the post isn't even true. So I'm just like, whatever.
Okay. Well, love that for Dave. Good luck.
That's just
he did, I believe, if I remember correctly, in the statement, he did say he was looking forward to like being an active father in that child's life, which
I'm sorry, the bare fucking minimum. Oh, good.
Yeah. But also like
he's a bazillionaire. I think it's just a lesson in that, like, don't put rock stars on pedestals.
And like also, I don't know, put a sheath on it if you're gonna put it in, man. Like,
but yeah, those are my thoughts on that. I just don't put people on pedestals because they're gonna let you down. Sorry, not to tangent, but like I can feel like little burps. So if there's like little burps happening in the microphone, I apologize. I'm trying to keep a lid on it. I'm doing my best.
Do you want to take a minute?
No, I think I got rid of it.
We went to a patio yesterday, which was really nice.
Nice.
Patio
September.
It was 25 degrees outside.
It's fucking hot.
It's hot. But yeah, this new pizza place opened down the street, and so we went, and it was really fancy. And it was really good. I had a sangria. It was delish.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's Neapolitan style pizza. What about you? What's new?
I mean, nothing's really new for me.
Did you work this week?
I did a back-to-back shifts, which was nice. I think I just pulled a muscle in the shoulder, but my sleep schedule is all messed up because the last set was at like 1:15 in the morning.
Were you performing at like anywhere new?
I did this private event. It seems like it was like for a DJ that I didn't know.
Oh.
But when I got on stage, someone, I don't know if they were talking to me, but the way that they were screaming it seemed like they were talking to me. But as soon as I got on stage, they were like, I know that girl. I know that girl. And I'm like, I'm wearing these LED glasses, so I can't see shit. I have no idea what's in front of me. I can see below, and that's about it. The shoes that we had on were very pretty, but they were basically like dancing with ankle weights on. So my senses are not where they should be, and I just hear this screaming, and I'm like, oh my god.
That would give me anxiety.
Where do you know me from, and why?
Did you like figure out who it was?
No, because I couldn't see.
Right.
Can't see. It's all dark except for like the light coming through the glasses, and it wasn't. I don't know.
But you have a hunch because you mentioned off camera.
I did.
I'm sorry. I'm going to take it there.
I hope that I'm wrong, but
we have a hunch so that a mutual acquaintance from our past perhaps was the culprit.
Yeah. It was nice though, because usually dancing at clubs, it's a lot of like the mumble rap. There's like a rap break, and personally, I am not a hip hop dancer. I I don't possess.
You're not pop and locking it?
I'm not pop and locking it. If there's one thing, actually two things I wish I could do, it would be to pop and to lock it. But
Can you twerk?
after like a couple margaritas, yeah.
So no.
Yeah, no, I don't. I don't.
No
I barely
is the
have an
answer.
ass. There's nothing to shake back there, so there's really just no point. It's embarrassing for everyone involved. But at this venue, it was more like trancey,
Oh, that's
which
fun. I know you
hit
love
me.
a good trance
I
moment.
do. I do love a good trance moment. And then, yeah, I'm just waiting to hear back from a voiceover agency. I did a showcase and I placed in the top 100. So I get a meeting with a voice agent. And
Oh my god, work!
yeah, it's not like there's no guarantee of signing, but if they do, that would be
Baby.
sweet.
Because you've done, I don't know, I guess we're diving more into like your creative background, but
We don't have to like dwell on it because we have other things to talk about. I have a slight surprise for you.
okay.
I brought my 2007 diary and I would really like to share some things in person. I have shared it already on my reels, but you know, anything worth sharing is worth sharing twice. So,
Okay, and I actually hate to break it, but like I haven't seen all of your reels.
that's okay.
I don't use social media super often, so I try to avoid, but
That's
I'm looking forward to diving into the angst that was 2007.
Me too. Shall we do it after the break?
That's a great idea. Let's take a little break and we'll be right back. All right, we're back.
We're back. Before I get into this, were you a journal kid or a diary kid?
No, not really.
No?
No, I was like not writing very much as like a pastime or a hobby. I also didn't read very much as a kid.
It shows.
Cute.
Just handed it to me on the silver platter.
I'm sorry. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. I wasn't, but like what's relevant for the people who were?
Wow. That seemed very aggressive.
Sorry if that was abrasive.
Yeah.
My apologies.
And what about it? No, I just wondered because I found that I only wrote in my journal or diary to say negative things or to like write about like negative feelings like depression and anxiety and heartbreak.
So it's dark.
It's all dark. I was never like, dear diary, today I saw the sunshine reflect off of a water droplet on a rose. Like, it was never any of that. It was always like, I want to unalive myself every
Oh.
day that I wake up. So,
Okay.
But, like,
but
we're-
like in a melodramatic teenage way, not in a real way.
oh my God, yeah.
Okay, so
Well, the attempts were made. Obviously, it didn't work. We're here. It's fine. We can laugh about it.
okay, I'm kind of excited to see what a melodramatic drama queen you are.
I'm so excited. As you can tell, the people watching, I was very hardcore.
That's
this.
very hardcore.
Yeah. It used to be white. It is now yellow.
Is this from the early 2000s or 90s? Like, what kind of product is this? What
Oh,
era?
I think this journal was made in 2007. I think it actually says it on the thing. Yeah, copyright 2007. So,
I love that you have like sheets of full journal entries that are just not part of the book.
fucking Emily Dickinson right here.
Wow.
Just I know. I don't even know if I want to get into these.
Do we talk about boys at all?
Oh, do we ever?
Okay.
Do we ever? Most of it is about boys, I think. Just reading the first fucking little bits of this. I'm going to do it in a dramatic voice, of course.
Oh god. Oh god.
Oh my God. Okay. The thing is, I thought I was so good at writing. And some of them did still slap, like when I read them on the reels, but I don't know which ones they were. Oh my God. I gotta find like a good one. We're back to where we always are. Actually, no, because most of the time this is good, but we are back to where we usually end up.
Wow.
Sorry. I'm hurt. You're confused. Why does this keep happening? I need to know because I can't handle being hurt again. I'm 12. I'm not asking you to choose me over her, but I don't want competition anymore. The past week, I've pieced together information, and what I found wasn't what I thought, nor what I wanted to hear. The lies end here.
Oh my God. Okay, wait. You were literally 12 when you wrote this?
No, I was probably in the range of like 12 to 16, I think is when this journal came into play. I'm pretty sure I know exactly what this is about as well.
Wait, how old were we in 2007?
With grade 7.
I know.
So like grade 8 was like 13, 14.
So yeah, this was like 12, 13.
Something
probably.
like that. Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
So, fun fact about me, I had an internet boyfriend.
Oh my gosh, internet boyfriend.
I did. And I'm pretty sure I found out he was like talking to another girl. Not romantically. I think I took it that way because I didn't know how else to handle it because I was insecure.
Right, but like, okay, we need a little more context on this internet boyfriend, I think. Okay. Just a little bit. Not too many details. No names.
No names.
And we wish everyone the best, of course.
Oh, totally.
Nothing but the best.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It's funny to look back on now, for sure.
Right. And like, we would never speak poorly of someone. No. Mm-mm.
Oh, wait, you had an internet boyfriend too.
Much later than you did.
Yeah, so we can't throw stones in glass houses.
We can't. And we're not. That's not what we're here for.
Yeah, no, I met this individual on a website called Tagged, which was kind of in the same Tumblr era. It was like forums, oops, I touched the mic. Not MySpacey, but kind of like afterwards. And I remember he had a username like Cloud Strife FF7. And obviously, me being a big Final Fantasy fan, I was like, oh my God, that's so cool. So then we got talking, and he was, of course, this alternative looking, I think he had like red and black hair when I first saw him on the internet.
Did he have a scene haircut?
Oh yeah, he had like the swoop, and like he had a lip piercing. So
I remember those
Avenged
boys.
Sevenfold tattoo on his wrist. Like shit was it's like that scene in Napoleon Dynamite. I'm just really on that he hasn't sent me a full body shot yet. Like, things are getting pretty serious right now.
Oh my God.
It was very that for a while. But it was like 4 years, I think, that we were like together.
That's a really long time for any relationship, but especially an online one.
Yeah, I'm a serial monogamist. What can I say? But anyways, a lot of these things I'm sure were revolving around that. And it's so funny to look back on now because at the time I was crushing so hard on somebody in my high school.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I see this. I see you. Okay.
Yeah. So it's nothing happened. But anyways, back to the cringe.
Back to the
cringe.
The
There's just like some
So
lore.
you've had enough. You've had a whole week to ponder this. You've ruminated. And you're spilling this onto the page now.
Spilling my guts.
Okay.
Spilling my guts. What else we got here? For one, you were... Oh, wait a minute. No, this is about something totally different. For one, you were both at my party fooling around that night. The plot thickens.
Oh my gosh. You had a party? You had a party when you were 13? And there were people fooling around at it? What is going on?
I don't remember throwing a party. Okay, then this is not what I thought it was about.
Did somebody else throw you like a birthday party or something and was a surprise or something? Maybe that's what you're talking about?
Maybe.
Okay, so for anyone interested, it was at a party.
It was at a party. They were fooling around that night. It's hard for me to write, but I think you're taking me for granted, bottom line. I can't say no to you because I still love you. Don't just tell me. Show me. I don't care how. You come up with that one. I really hope that with me or not, you figure out some stuff. It's like Kylie Jenner. This is like the year of realizing stuff.
Yeah.
You can only burn so many bridges before it all comes down. You'll be 6 feet underwater. I'll be 6 feet underground.
Oh my goodness.
Honestly?
You're basically just writing, you're a lyricist right here.
I'm kind of, yeah. I don't think slam poetry was a thing in our hometown, but if it was, all we have are words to put us together. You always said this was easy with lying eyes and a grin. I always knew you were hypocritical. Because you promised to let me in.
Hypocritical?
Big word. Big word for me. A lot of these are just like random. Look at how all the scribbles. Girl did not.
I mean, your handwriting's pretty decent.
But like, why did I? No eraser?
No, too much time. You had that little stub pencil that didn't have an eraser.
I probably bit it off and chewed it off or something. Oh, here we go. Sorry, composure. Hate is a passionate emotion, as well as my closest companion.
Oh, God.
Nothing is irresistible as a lost cause.
What the fuck?
I don't know. This is so dramatic. It rains only to take a load off the clouds. You only cry to take a load off yourself.
Wow.
I know. This is a lot right now. I'm trying to find like an actual good one.
I need something with a narrative.
I know. I don't have like a Dear Diary thing. Like it was mostly just like
Scribbled
thoughts and song lyrics. My voice is low but softly spoken. Whispered words and promises broken. The sunset flips the sky, left clearer. My true self, full moon is the mirror. I sing into the night for the whole world to know. The snow is falling on the ground. I want no longer to be alone. I let everything go and start to run away. So this to me is giving like werewolf. Why did I mention full moon? What? Oh, no, see, because the werewolf thing continues. Run on all fours to even the scene, to not fear what I've become, howl into the night until my throat is numb. I let everything go and start to run away. This was around the time when I picked up I don't know if it was the Twilight books, because I started on the third one. I started on Eclipse. Was Eclipse the third one?
I think so.
Yeah. And I got bullied. I got bullied for reading werewolf and vampire books.
They were
and then
really,
they became fucking popular. That's the most hipster thing about me.
She read Twilight prior
it was cool.
to it being cool. Okay. Oh gosh. It's funny because this is making me like think back, and I never did journaling, but I did do that. We took a creative writing class together.
We did writer's craft together, I know.
Yeah. That was the first time we ever met, too.
It was the first time we met.
Oh, God. But yeah, no, it's making me think of some of the things I wrote for that class. And like, they're just as cringy as this.
Do you remember when he would like put on a song and then he would just be like, write what you feel or write what's like going on in your life? Some of the shit that I wrote, he was probably like...
Concerned.
Yeah.
Concerned.
I wrote as if no one was reading it.
Right. This child is calling for help. No, we were fine. We were lucky. But yeah, no, I'm thinking back to that time during that class. So, oh God, I can just imagine. Because yeah, I used to write like to music often. Mm-hmm. But I read something.
Oh my God, okay. I'll let you
choose something first.
Oh.
So I'm not like reading something horrible, exposing or something.
No, it's kind of, it would be funnier if you didn't. Okay, these ones are numbered. So I think I tried to write like a song verse.
Okay.
Yeah. Somehow it's worse you reading it to me than me just reading it.
So the audience gets to see you cringe inside and struggle. All right. This is called Untitled. Tonight the stars line up in shapes and sizes, lighting up the darkened sky until the day the moon rises. Your hands around my hips, singing lullabies from out your lips. I never want the moon to go down. Don't go down. The next verse is, only takes one kiss until you can't breathe. Only takes one night to live your dreams. We'll have no limits. Nothing's out of reach. So with love, I will give you me. Sorry, I missed the I. My thumb was in the way.
Okay, that's okay. Again, it's giving Kip. Your sandy hair floats in the air. To me, it's like a lullaby. I am just flying by. Oh, so high. Napoleon Dynamite is one of those movies that you can't watch with me because I will quote the entirety of it.
Me and the Emperor's New Groove.
Oh, banger.
Banger. Anything with Eartha Kitt, really. Holes.
Holes? Was Eartha Kitt in Holes?
Yeah, she was like the priestess lady.
Oh.
That lived out in the desert.
Oh.
Yeah.
I haven't seen Holes in a while.
Neither have I. Shia LaBeouf.
Yes, he's also there.
For this heart, I'm sorry. My head was right. My tongue couldn't help it. Now my body's lost from light. I've seen your face before. Your hand was W-E-A-R-E-D. Weird?
Wired?
No.
What is it?
W-E-A-R-E-D. Weird?
Weird? Worn? Was we trying to find out?
Weird in mine.
Listen.
Okay, it's fine. You put my finger on the trigger. To me, you were divine. December had bound me. I was lost deep in the snow. Your summer air found me. You said you'd never let go.
Oh, wow. She's using seasons now.
No. Throughout the seasons.
Throughout the seasons. I wonder how I felt in spring and fall.
Open up your yellow eyes.
Oh my God. See? Once again with the werewolf shit.
And you leave us with your prints.
Oh, like prints. Like
fingerprints?
Paw prints, baby.
Oh, right. You promise to return with a cry from the heart. I can feel your soul lifting. From now, ever since, silent feet racing through the shady trees. With only the moon.
See, the cadence is wrong. Give it back to me.
I'm sorry I can't read it properly. Sorry it's not in verse.
Open up your yellow eyes and leave us with your prints. You promise return with a cry from the heart. I can feel your soul lifting from now ever since. Silent feet racing through the shady trees, with only the moon to light your way through the dark. Your scent... What fucking word is that?
I'm glad I'm not the only one.
Hey Siri, is flittering a word? Flittering? There's no way that's a
like
word.
Like fluttering, maybe?
Your scent... I think I meant fluttering. Literally put flittering. Anyway, you're sent flittering through the night's light breeze. You act like a child, yet fight like a man. I can't do this. You lead us through our journey in life, forever as mates, and in our pride we stand. What the fuck am I talking about? Anyway, I'm skipping this. Words are like rickety bridges. It's only a matter of time before they break and you fall through the cracks you tried to seal them up with before. Okay. Yeah. You know what? Grammar wasn't really...
I feel like maybe you were having a rambling moment.
Me? Ramble?
Never.
Incorrect. Oh, this one is starred. Okay. Cross my fingers to remind me I still have my faith. I wasn't religious at all. Blinded or not, it's the only way to escape. May my heart be guided by the knowledge I bind, for I am only afraid I will somehow mistake without it beside. I don't know what my obsession with rhyming was.
Rhyming's fun.
Rhyming is fun. But it doesn't need to happen all the time.
No, but when you're 13, it probably is a little bit easier to just rhyme every line.
But when you're 15 and somebody tells you they love you, gonna believe it. No?
I'm not tuning you.
No, don't. Taylor Swift? No?
I love Taylor Swift.
Oh.
I wouldn't consider myself a Swiftie, but I do appreciate her.
Yeah.
And yes, that song was very popular at the time. That was when she was still like
curly hair.
Country girl, curly hair.
I bet you she had a diary like this.
Oh, totally. I bet you she still has one now.
Yeah.
And
we should compare notes.
It's the same.
Taylor Swift, if you're consuming this media, please let's
right
have a diary.
Yeah. Right into the show. Just send us an unsolicited, no context, random journal entry, and we'll read it for you dramatically.
Yeah, exactly. I am trying to find like an actual good one. Oh, okay. I see the word prisoner. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Fear is my ruler. What word is that? Oh, doubts. Sorry. Doubts. What the fuck? Sorry. Pause. Rewind. Fear is my ruler. Doubts are my demands. To protect, I turn my heart into stone. Myself, I still don't understand. In short, I'm a prisoner, trapped in my own mind. I can't let myself out. I can't tell truth through lies. But I always know that you, to me,
Wow. Okay.
the world isn't big enough for me to give to you. This life isn't long enough to live with you, and I am nothing unless I stand beside you. I would give you all my strength if it would save you from falling. I would be your shelter when the storm is calling. I knew that was coming. My blood for your tears, so no longer would you feel the pain of me leaving. May these words give you light when this life leaves you blinded. Be the barrier to your soul. May the once again, the full moon, get another fucking inspiration. Remind you that I cannot make the darkness disappear unless you're there to make me whole.
Just a quick question.
Yeah.
Were you like out here 13-year-old yourself writing fucking wedding vows? Because that's like essentially what that is.
I had a lot of love to give.
To whom?
My internet boyfriend that lived in the UK.
Fucking damn internet boyfriend. Wow.
I know.
This is all technically like in the canon, in the timeline. This is before you and I met. So
Yes, definitely before. I'm actually surprised that I didn't write like actual fan fiction. Were you a fan fiction connoisseur?
No.
No.
I didn't really know about it.
No.
Like, no, it really like as I've been on YouTube and stuff more as a young adult is when I then began to like know of that as a thing. I think I like knew about it here and there because I had heard like Harry Potter fan fiction or like Twilight fan fiction or something.
Any sort of fan fiction you can.
But like I never dove into like the fan fiction that was I never really dove into it at all, but I do understand that there was like two kinds of fan fiction.
Yeah, did you know, this is actually a very fun fact, and let me get it straight. Twilight is actually a fan fiction of My Chemical Romance.
Huh?
So Gerard Way was the inspiration for Twilight, and Stephanie Meyer actually asked My Chemical Romance to put a song on the soundtrack, and they said no. And they actually wrote a song about it called Vampire Money.
Whoa.
And it's very funny. Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. The more you know.
And without 9/11, there would be no My Chemical Romance because Gerard Way was there.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Pretty crazy stuff.
That's messed up.
Yeah.
Weird.
But you didn't know that?
Weird. I didn't know that about Twilight. That's so
fact.
weird. I didn't really like draw the connection between Gerard Way and any of the characters or anything like that. So like they
it's
obviously
like heavily inspired on their look.
But it was the
vibe.
book that she wrote that was inspired by him, not necessarily the film.
Yeah, but like
Because the film is based on the book, obviously.
Yeah. It's all connected.
Okay. That's interesting. Thank you for letting us like dive into your journal a little bit.
Yeah, I feel like the reels might have been better because I actually skimmed through it beforehand. It's still a trip every time I revisit this because it's weird to think of you as a younger self writing something and then it still existing.
Right.
What was your teen angst moment then? Like how did you channel all of those raw emotions? Like what did you channel it into? Everyone's got an outlet.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I did a lot of art. And I would really use music as a way of processing my emotions. And I still do that. But like, yeah, I would just like, I was always that kid that like in the middle of summer would have like the over-ear headphones on, sweating to death, and like appreciated like the higher quality of sound and stuff like that because I was just...
You didn't have the skull candy wired headphones?
Oh, I definitely had those at some point, like don't get me wrong. But yeah, no, as I got older, I just like appreciated music so much more. And so I really utilized that as like an outlet. Like when I was like, I'm trying to think of like in high school, I would use the artist formerly known as Natalia Kills.
Oh, yes.
Who everyone hates because she was stupid. But she now goes by Cruel Youth, I think is the name. I used her first album a lot as a way of coping, which is probably like, if you go listen to it, it's very angsty.
It is very angsty. Yeah, it's a good album.
Yeah, so that was a good one. Obviously, like Fall Out Boy. What?
No, sorry, you just
Is that surprising?
yeah.
No, I listened to a lot of Fall Out Boy when I was a kid, actually. My mom really liked it.
Go Sarah.
Yeah.
Shout out Sarah.
I've always used music as a way of, as like an outlet, also as a way of like a coping mechanism, comfort thing. Like I have some songs that I'll go back to, just comfort songs. The funny thing is that the song doesn't even need to be comforting in any way. It's more so about the feeling I had when I first heard it, or if it brings back memories of a certain time.
It's funny how music preserves feelings
Well, yeah.
and like memories.
It's funny. It's similar to how, like, you know, they say that like experiences that you have, like, say traumatic experiences, can be augmented and like brought back up by different senses. So like if you smell something similar to that event, it'll like take you back there. I feel like music works like sonically that way when it comes to memories.
Totally.
I just think of that Green Day song that plays at the like graduation ceremonies.
Oh my God, Good Riddance.
Is that what it is?
It's something unpredictable.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
That one. I just immediately think of that, and I'm transported back in time.
Oh, 1000%.
I still think that song is like actively used for graduation ceremonies and stuff today.
Probably. I mean, we graduated many years ago.
Wasn't that? It was 2016.
And actually, snaps for me.
Snaps for you.
My student loans are paid off.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Wow. Good for you.
We did it. We did it.
I've not paid off mine. It's been more than a decade.
That's okay. This is what happens.
It is what it is. It's
And
fine.
are we using our degrees?
Right now? Yeah. Kinda.
I'm not. Well, kinda.
I am.
That makes one of us, I guess. There's another thing that I forgot to mention. It won't be relevant to you because you never went to it, but there are rumors of Warped Tour returning.
Oh my God, I feel like I heard this.
Yeah.
We just talked about this last week.
I know we did. A difference is that Live Nation is now rumored to be putting it on. The fun thing about Warped Tour was that ticket prices were so low.
Right.
And you were able to see all of these like new and upcoming bands at the time for like $30 early bird tickets. So
Okay.
we have to kind of like bring our knowledge into the present. Tickets are not going to be $30 for this Warped Tour. People are going to be capitalizing on nostalgia. And that's fine. I am a sucker for it. I will do it. I will be there. But we have to be realistic.
It's unfortunate because you know that resale tickets are going to be like stupid.
Ridiculous. And it's going to sell. If it does actually happen, it's going to sell out so fast. So fast. And my question is, what is going to be kind of like the ethos of this one? Because is it going to be bands that aren't as famous and kind of like up and coming in the scene? Or is it just going to be the same, like My Chem, Fall Out Boy, all of those kind of bands that we are already seeing in festivals like When We Were Young Fest? Like, what is the difference between this rumored Warped Tour and When We Were Young Fest?
Right.
They actually going to do the tour in different places?
I was going to say, like, it's not...
What
like,
bands are going to sign up for
Warped
that?
Tour always, like, traveled. Yeah, I mean, I feel like they probably noticed that, like, hey, this sells. Like, people will pay money
Oh, it's a money
for the
pit.
nostalgia
For
trap,
sure.
right?
For sure.
So I feel like there's bands like All American Rejects who only just released their first song after 7 years. Like, it's not so much that they haven't been in the game, but they've been kind of on the back burner a little bit. And this maybe gives them an opportunity to like get those creative juices flowing again, work on new music, work on a new album, and then we could have like a whole new era of emo resurgence.
But then again, like that's already happening. Why not have newer bands in the scene like Magnolia Park, like Honey Revenge? Is it going to be those kinds of people? Scene Queen? Because if it's those kind of up and coming people, then I'm here for it. But if it's just another, all the bands that are already established in the scene, why not just save your money and go to their actual show instead of doing the tour thing? And a lot of these bands are older, right? They probably don't want to do the tour circuit like that.
That's a lot.
Yeah, that's a lot. So
Right. These, I guess, like equivalent acts in other genres, like pop, for example, equivalent in terms of like age and like what have you, popularity, et cetera, those people are doing residencies now. Like Katy Perry just finished her residency in Vegas after like I think 5 years or something, right?
I had no idea.
Yeah, she did. Like it's over now.
Mm-hmm.
It's very campy, which like we love.
And fun fact, Katy Perry was at Warped Tour.
Wait,
She was one of the acts in Warped Tour.
Remember, I guess like her first EP before like Hot and Cold and before I Kissed a Girl was very different.
I can't say I can recall.
It's not like she used to be a gospel singer.
Yes. Yeah. I did know that.
But then she like had this like alternative moment, and then that's when like I Kissed a Girl and stuff started to like trend or whatever. But yeah, I think her roots for her reboot were supposed to be a little bit more edgy, and then she kind of like transitioned to the cotton candy bubblegum pop, which like I love. I know people don't like that she's working with Dr. Luke again, which like that's fair.
Yeah.
He's
garbage.
Garbo.
Trash.
Gross.
New song is also not
the one featuring that other artist. I forget her name.
Oh, I was thinking about the woman anthem. That sounds like an AI generated.
Oh, Woman's World.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's not good.
It's not good.
It's not good. You know what? It's sonically like the Max Martin of it all. It is giving me sonically exactly what I want. But yeah, lyrically.
There's just no substance.
It's giving AI written song.
It's giving Chat GPT.
6 people wrote this song and 8, I think 4 of them were men, including Dr. Luke.
Yeah.
Right? So it's just kind of like, ooh. And then
woman power.
Yeah.
No.
No, girl. Right? I understand if maybe that was her intention, but like all of the pieces put together did not
The
equal
execution
that.
was not it. And then the music video felt so overly sexualized. It's like, what's the... If it's satire, you shouldn't have to tell me that it's satire. I should know that it's satire upon glancing at it.
And also, like, if she just wanted to make a video where she looked sexy, then just say that, girl. Own it, right? Anyways, I digress. The whole thing of it is like a lot of these pop acts that are from when we were young have, you know, found these residencies, found these like kind of permanent tours where like you stay here and people come to you kind of a thing. But I don't think that's really an opportunity that people in like the emo punk pop category of genre of music, that's not an opportunity they get.
Oh no, because then what would the production value be? Because it's with Katy Perry, obviously she's also a very visual artist, so it makes sense for her to have a residency.
Oh yeah, 100%.
But for a lot of these other acts as well, like it's not, it doesn't seem like it doesn't have to be a full production.
Yeah,
not that it has to be, but
you want a little effort in there.
Right. Especially in Vegas.
I feel like Warped Tour coming back, or like these tours that are springing up where they have these opportunities, is a way for these more established older artists that have, you know, put things on the back burner so that they can have families, have fucking kids, like, you know, grow a fucking investment portfolio. They just, you know, they needed some time, but they're not out of the game. And so these festivals suddenly give them a way to get access to new ears that maybe have heard their stuff but haven't heard it in a while, and it also gets them like re-energized and like back into the music industry in a way.
I get it, but also the target audience for When We Were Young isn't Gen Z. It's literally playing on your nostalgia.
Right, of course.
Yeah.
But
I feel the Warped Tour was where you go to discover new bands.
Right.
So I'm wondering...
It'll probably still kind of keep that. I would hope it keeps that ethos. I would hope
it keeps it, yeah. And I hope it's also not in the summertime so we all don't die of heat stroke.
Yeah, I mean, it probably wouldn't be great in January or something like that here.
No.
But like, yeah,
in
late
September,
fall,
October,
a late fall or an early.
It's still
spring.
like 30 fucking degrees here now.
Yeah, it's stupid. It's hot. It's hot, guys. I feel like we've said all that we have to say for today's episode.
Yeah.
I do feel like we should do a little reminder for everybody. So, friendly reminder for everybody listening. If you're listening on a podcast distribution place like Apple Podcasts, Spotify, things like that, remember that we do post video podcasts and video episodes to our YouTube channel. That's Premo Donnas Podcast. So make sure to check that out if you haven't.
And send us stories too. Like, if you want us to react to something or if you have a question, send it in.
Our email is premadonnaspodcast You'll be able to see it on the screen, and we'll also put it in the description of the episode for you.
I'm Vanna Whiting.
Love it. I love it. Also, don't forget to check out senior.com. That's SCENEIOR.com for all of your alternative elder emo merchandise.
I'm going to start making Christmas ornaments soon. So
love it.
Get excited for that.
They're actually really fun. So make sure you check those out.
Look forward to the interviews. Interviews are still on their way. Those will be coming out hopefully within the next couple weeks or so. Thank you, Mishka.
Thank you, Imperium.
We'll see you guys next time.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.